In a world where anything is possible, where what you get is a direct result of what you put in, where opportunity is equal for all and you choose your destiny, there is something we all search for, something that inspires us. It's the passion that inspires us. It's the speed that drives us. This is that world. This is your world. SSBB E-Sport. Live your dream. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Wow, it's been a while, man, and it's been a very hectic start to the evening. Thank you for joining us. We are here in Brands Hatch Indy circuit for round 6. Can you believe that? Round 6 of the 2022 SSBB E-Sport Championship. And there's been a ton of people, ton of activity, or a ton of people asking about GT7. So right off the bat, we are moving to GT7, but we're only going to do it from season 2 onwards. So another 4 rounds, and then we should be up and running in GT7. But for now, we'll finish this season in good old GT Sport. So let's get stuck right into it. And we're about to start qualifying. Hold on to your boots. We've got McFlurry Twist with us again tonight. McFlurry, how are you doing?
Hello, yes, very good, thank you. Nice and hot in South Africa, so loving it.
That's great, man. I'm just letting everybody know we're starting now. How many people? I've got my notebook on the back here.
Are you driving too?
I'm not driving, no.
Don't start with yourself in.
Alrighty, so we're starting now. I must exit the track. Let's hit it. So it's a really good tight championship. I didn't show you guys the points, apologies for that. Clubman's at the moment, we have Slung leading the championship with 193 points, and second is Famishton with 181. So Ollie was let me just get this sorted out. So Ollie was second in the championship for a long time, but I see Famished has kind of moved up. However, Ollie, no. So it is Slung 193, Famished and Kuth 181, third is Ollie, fourth is Grandpa 142, and bring up your top 5 is Socks with 114. So quite tight, but Slung with a very healthy lead. However, that excludes any of the drop points. So let's just see. We got some beautiful support here. I've lost the keys, if you please. So who's out there? Oh, that's Grandpa supporting Ukraine. The beautiful,
Touch.
yeah, beautiful show of sportsmanship. That's great. Thank you, Grandpa. Wonderful. And I'm loving that that color, that matte black. It looks really good. With all these, much better than the rust livery.
Even though that was a cool livery.
That was cool.
The dust was flinging off the car and hitting another guy.
So yeah, I was away last week. I was away for business. So straight away slung about 0.2 off of, sorry, 0.1 off of Grandpa. Grandpa setting the pace at the moment. Grandpa first, slung second, McFlurry twist third with a big slider. Fourth is Gabriel. Good to see Gabriel back. Haven't seen Gabriel in a while. Socks in 5th place. On with Socks, handoff. Famished and Kuth in 6th place.
We won't stay there for long. She was top of the pops before we started qualifying.
Yeah, it's good to see. Famished is on a remote, is that right? On a controller?
Yes, she's on the controller.
Wow. Really quick.
Yeah, hidden talents there. There we go, she's gone top.
Wow. She's not that smooth, like you can see. It's really jerky, but she obviously has a lot of really good corner speed.
I don't know. I'm still looking to see if that's the connection from America to the European service.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So Famished first, Grandpa second, 6.5 minutes to go. Probably do another 20 laps in 6 minutes.
More laps in quali than the race.
Do you know who was quickest in the qualifying second session? Sorry, the practice, Formula 1 practice?
Me? I wish I had that information. It would be awesome if Jeff could tell us if it's.
Hey, Jurassic Jam, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Jam's Hatch, the best track. Well, it's a pity you're not joining us, Jurassic. So, Famished still quickest, second is Slung. Let me get my spreadsheet here. Make sure I capture. Capture the right stuff.
I think Ollie's also on a plan. There we go, the 54.6, 54.5. Jeez. Yes.
It's quick, 0.4. Alrighty.
He must be riding on a different track, but I don't know if he's getting on. Yeah, I see that video is hanging around again. It's good to see him again.
Yeah, it's good to have Matthew with us. Another mad Dutchman. It'll be
I think
good.
you've been flying back there.
Another flying Dutchman, that's right. So I'm currently on board with Famished and Kuth. She didn't go much quicker. Some great shots here on board with Famished. I think we're going to have us a good race.
Mistakes is going to be, well, limiting the mistakes is key.
Slung has been super smooth as well. It's so tricky with these golfs, especially through coming to the corner where you get onto the main straights. You have to be so careful with the trail braking. The load, the weight transfer unsettles the car so much.
I think into turn 1, it's going to be spectacle in itself. It's an amazing feeling. And it's amazing how, even in a game, how you can feel the car move and basically the descent down into the exit of turn 1, how it affects the load of the car.
Yeah. So already I'm getting some great images of Grandpa just gaming and slung nose to tail in the qualifying. Slung maybe picking up a decent slip here. I don't know though. Looks like he's getting tripped up. His Grandpa's 0.6 down. So nice little dice here between Slung and Graham. Slung got the inside line, picked up the toe. Wow.
Look at that time.
54.5. It's only 0.1 off of famished. That was a good time. So that was that little exchange helped Slung quite a bit there. I see Grandpa just went off, so I don't know what happened there now. Don't know if there was contact.
Yeah, Ollie is also a decent time. Very close between the top 4.
Yeah, Ollie was really, he was up there in the championship. Adders, welcome. Roll on BST. Good racing, guys. It's from Adders.
Yeah, last week at Tsukuba, I think, Ollie really did struggle to get through the field. It was very tight, so one mistake and then he got held back a bit, especially in race 2. So probably he's trying to make amends today.
Yeah.
Jay, you also need to get back on the track. I haven't seen them change in a while.
Yeah, man. I need to, hopefully when things calm down a bit. Yes, but it's been an absolutely mental start to the year. Really hectic. So, but then, I say that after this little holiday I'm going to come back and I'm going to have to finish that BMW. So then that mayhem is going to start. So
is a hobby of work is work though? I don't think so.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I need this holiday, man. But anyway, Flurry the David Attenborough of SSBB. That's Adders. Adders, you legend. That is pretty correct. Not gonna lie.
Thanks.
That is quite a compliment. As we watch the cars go through the S's here into their natural habitat. All right.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, that's added. Time's pretty much up. We're talking smack. Famished and Kuth has finished her session. Slung has finished his, so Slung's not going to be able to dethrone Famished. Will anybody else will? Will anybody else will? I feel like I'm speaking in funny languages.
Or anybody else? I think, yeah.
Nope. There we go.
Nope.
Done. Famished and Kuth on pole. Well done, Famished. Alrighty, let's settle down for an intense exchange. I hope I gave us enough laps. 8 laps.
I'm just gonna have to push up the group 4 one if it's short.
Yeah. These are a lot more spectacular though.
They are. They're great little pocket. Right.
Alrighty, let's keep our eyes on the prize. Oh, Famished bogs it on the start. That looks terrible. So it looks like McFlurry and Slung straight up into first place. That is, oh, unlucky for Famished. Famished still on the inside. McFlurry goes around the outside. Someone getting a tank slapper in the back was Grandpa. But Slung, the biggest winner there. He is going to be loving life, but makes a mistake. Just gets a lot of wheel spin. McFlurry on his outside. Oh.
Shoulders are out.
McFlurry getting bulldozed here in the Clubbers Championship. Wow, that was aggressive driving. You could see the championship is on, and Slug is really pushing hard. The wheels, the smoke from the wheel spin is phenomenal. And what a sight. We've got these cars coming through after lap 1. They know it's not a long race, it's 8 laps, it's a sprint. So Slung coming through, Famished second. Slung's got about 0.9 on Famished. Third is Ollie. McFlurry got absolutely panel beaten in those first few corners. So Ollie third, getting a bit of a tank slap, and McFlurry fourth. Some beautiful liveries here. Mad Theo, good to have him back. He's up in 5th place in the Golf 1. 6th, Grandpa Goes Gaming in that Ukraine car.
Yourself and Mad Theo.
Wow. 6 is Gabriel in a purple car. And Socks is out in 8th place. Famished and Kuth has closed the gap to it's about 0.5 of a second. Slung holding on for dear life. Famished getting an enormous slide in through turn 1. Ollie going off the track. Ollie's coming under pressure from Slung there. From McFlurry Twist. Let's drive back with Slung. Gap down to 0.3 now. Slung's got 5 laps left. He needs to stop driving in his mirrors, because I think that's kind of what's unsettling him. He can, obviously we know that Famished is very quick here.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening. You can see he's really aggressive on the brakes.
Manages to put the power down though. Opens the gap back up to 0.5. So possibly Famished is just being a little cautious. She knows if she Slung very smooth through 1.
Maybe waiting for a mistake. I think Famished, if that mistake comes, maybe she'll try and lost that.
Absolutely, she just needs to stay with him really, and play the sensible game. If she stays with him and puts enough pressure or mounts an attack on the last 2 laps, then she doesn't have to deal with the pressure. But it looks like she's got a very good run.
Oh, she's got great exit from the previous corner. Really closes up.
But she loses out on that last corner. Somehow she's made a mistake. The gap back up to 0.3. Too close to call. I don't think she's going to try the move through 1. It's not really the place for it. Slung goes narrow again. Got to be careful with the narrow line through there, but he makes it work. He's going very defensive up into turn 1. Famished runs it wide on the entry. It's the cutback. It's not really there. Tough track to pass on.
So it is. I'm catching and I'm bringing along Ollie, so they keep on engaging.
Things are about to get spicy. Slung is pushing hard, trying to hold on. Famished keeps making a mistake. Oh, she breaks. Does an early break, but it looks like she's going around the outside. She's got a very, very good run onto the main straight. So Famished around the outside, looking for that move, possibly going to try the cutback. Does she get good drive through 1? She's holding on. Gain looking around the outside. It's not going to happen there. Slung squeezing her a bit on the brakes. That's a bit naughty. Not sure if that is exactly what happened. We'll go back and see. But Famish pushing hard now, running it wide a bit. Gap back up to 0.4. Can't take your eyes off these three. Let's go down further down the order. 4th is Ollie, 5th is Matt Theo, 6th Grandpa Goes Gaming in his own race, 7th is Gabriel, 8th is Socks. We go back to the front, the gap 0.56. Let's just go back to couldn't see there. Replay didn't go far back enough. So they're coming up into the last lap now. Coming up to turn 1. Famish around the outside again. Is she going to try and hang it around the outside? It's not going to happen there. She tries to cut back. Famish piling on the pressure with Slung. Very good racing between these two. Where is she going to make her move? She has to be very calculated. Slung is using all of the track. Always tends to open up a gap there, but runs a bit wide on the exit. Picks up a lot of wheel spin. Famish.
Tough to exit that because I don't know what gear they have, so I don't know if you can see what gear they exit in the corner.
Yeah,
it's last lap now, but it could be a difference.
Oh, Slug makes a mistake on the entry into turn 1, and Famish gets up in the inside. That's the mistake Famish was looking for. Slung sends it up the inside, a bit of door banging there. He's going to have to be careful. That was very aggressive, possibly made a mistake on the brakes. So he has to be a bit calm now and collected because McFlurry is looking for that second place. So McFlurry pretty much on his outside. We're going to be careful here. McFlurry around the outside. We'll have the inside corner. The next corner, it's door banging stuff. Slung all over the place. And Famished and Kooth with a brilliant drive, piled on the pressure, has managed to go up into first place. Slung making a mistake, so Slung and McFlurry are side by side. Famish takes it. It is Slung that goes second, McFlurry third, 4th is Ollie, 5th is Matt Theo, 6th is Grandpa, 7th is Socks, and 8th is Gabriel. That was a more aggressive drive than I've seen from Slug.
Jeez, trying to make that thing like a, like a taxi.
Wow. Famished and Kooth though, what a drive. That was an absolutely magnificent drive. Let me capture the points. I'll be right back. Wow, we are back. Man, that was some hectic racing. Alrighty, so I'm ready to set the grid. Now the grid will be reverse grid based on current championship points. So except for McFlurry, he's not allowed to start at the front.
No, I'm always at the back.
Alright, so McFlurry will put at the back just because I was just kidding, McFlurry. Okay, start.
But I want to though.
Okay.
Oh well, I don't want to get any emails or under the door.
Alright, so Famished and Matthew is first, Gabriel second, Socks will be third, Grandpa fourth, Ollie fifth, Famished sixth, Slung seventh, and Flurry eighth. Alrighty,
How long are we gonna go until
16 laps. Alrighty, let's say hello to everybody in the comments. Forgot to say Den Adji. Is that who's Den Adji? Is that
that is Dennis?
Dens, of course.
No longer a dark horse.
Yeah.
Taking all the wins and all the averages in that last round. Every single pro-am and one of the rest.
Wow.
With the triple crown in esports stage.
Yep. Den Adji says yep. Nice, brother. Alrighty, so I reckon we get this party started. Yes, I've got this injury, my back is coming back. Excuse the pun. Quite keen to see the times from today.
I haven't even bothered to look yet.
I really hope Ferrari have something for us this year. And it's not another two-horse race.
I agree with you on that. Any team, I would like to see McLaren too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got the great drivers, the Ferrari and the great drivers.
I mean, imagine we have a season where Ferrari, McLaren, even AlphaTauri, Mercedes and Red Bull are all battling it out. That'd be freaking amazing.
It would be. I don't even think there's been a season like that ever. I know there used to be, probably before my time, but I don't remember anything of that caliber when there used to be, say, 14 drivers.
Yeah, correct. It's always been.
Look at the MotoGP, how look at that grid. I think on the last lap, there's 5 different manufacturers.
Sure, McFlurry quickest. Matteo second. Slung doesn't gel with these cars, eh?
Yeah, he was in the lead last week, and I think he also struggled there. He couldn't hold Hamish had his number.
Well, look, the pressure when you're in the lead.
He watches those mirrors. I used to do that too. It's stuff because you know the person behind you is fast too, so you see where they're faster than you, then you make mistakes. But I think Slung has got better. He's got the training in. I think he just needs to focus on front.
That's it. This is good, you know. It's part of the growth.
Let's send it.
Cool. Let's see how we get on. This is going to be another good race.
This is gonna make me even more uncomfortable in this.
Are you racing Prime or just commentating?
I'm gonna see the numbers. I will obviously race with the numbers, but yeah, I don't know if I can comment on the race for that. But let's see how.
I'm rocking.
Okay.
I like the track though.
Alright, let's keep our eyes on the first place people. Mattia bogs it on the start. In this track, when you're on pole, you always slide towards the pit lane. But Mattia seems to get off the line. Who's second? Ollie in a solid second. The Scott. Oh, big tank slapper for Socks in the background there. We'll go back to Socks and have a look and see what happened. Let's just keep our eyes on everybody as they come through. Turn 3, nice and neat. Grandpa looking quite solid there. So it's Matteo, Ollie, Grandpa. Fourth is Famished and Couth looking very racy. Fifth is Gabriel. Sixth is McFlurry. Seventh is Slung. The current championship leader is all the way down in 7th place, and Socks out in 8th place. Let's have a look there and see what happened to Socks on the start. So he gets a good start, goes through turn 1, somehow just loses the rear end through turn 1.
Yeah, he did.
That was that.
Custom airs was fully locked into the right. Just seemed to go out the edge.
So Matteo still leading the charge, but he hasn't run away with it. He's got about 0.2, well, he had 0.4, he's now 0.2, but Ollie gets a big slide through the last corner, makes a huge mistake. That allows Grandpa to go up into second, Ollie now third. So let's just go back and see that. Came through, that was turn 1. You're going to go through this chicane now. Ollie's using a bit too much curb. Ollie closes the gap really nicely, but then runs it wide, puts 2 wheels on the grass, and boom, massive tank slapper. So now we're looking at the back, riding on board with Matteo, looking towards Grandpa Goes Gaming. Grandpa looking to put Theo under huge pressure. Grandpa looking very racy tonight. Didn't have the best of race 1s.
Ollie's right.
It's Ollie out again. Ollie battling with his car.
And this the exiting at last corner is really to the right.
McFlurry really likes the inside curve of turn 1. I see.
I've seen the touring cars do that, so yeah.
Oh, McFlurry makes a mistake.
Sorry. Yes, I did. Baked on the grass, rear tires.
Okay, so we're currently riding on board with Ollie. Slung has closed up into 5th place. His championship rival is currently in 3rd, but it's between Ollie and Famished and Couth. So Famished slung up into 5th place. It's good for the points. 4th is Ollie, and 3rd is Famished and Couth. So Famished making good inroads on this race, closing the gap to Grandpa's Gaming.
Matthew's pulling more the gap, and I think Famished closing on to Grandpa. That's going to be a good battle. Hopefully he'll slow down enough so we can catch him.
Yeah.
Still a long way to go, as well. Probably got a good time.
These cars have a lot of understeer in the slung going really wide on sort of turn, what's that, turn 3.
You've got to be so patient and know your time and power.
Yeah, because the BOP, I think they're actually overpowered.
Yeah, I think they are pushed up a bit.
So this is a long race. There's a lot of laps to do. Start of lap 7. Matteo still leading the charge, about 0.5 ahead of Grandpa's Gaming. Grandpa trying to put on the pressure, but he has Famished and Kuth not very far behind him in third. Piling on the pressure. Grandpa starting to make mistakes. It's right on board.
The last one is also off camber, so it's pulls it to the front.
So some very good racing here between Famished and Grandpa. Famished being very cautious with where she decides to move on Grandpa.
Well, she's got a lot more to lose, so I think any front she's going at the moment is just beneficial.
Yes, it's huge for the championship. I mean, if she can make a move on Grandpa, that would really boost her efforts. So if we just look at where they're standing currently in the championship, Slung is on 212 points, Famished on 202. So if she gets a second now, that will give her 19 points, and Slung is in 5th. Slung will get 16 points.
Not closing the gap on the leaders, but this is very close.
So Slung will still lead the championship if they finish like this, or if Famished finishes in second. But what's happening now is Matteo coming under huge pressure now. Let's ride on board with Matteo. Grandpa's piling on the pressure. Looks like Grandpa's got up alongside Matteo. That's allowed Famished to really close the gap on Theo, so Famished will try get the slip done. Let's drive on board. Matteo still under pressure on the outside. Grandpa, big hip and shoulder game there. Someone's rolling down the sand. That's Socks. The exit at turn 1. Socks has left the room. Famished, the biggest capitalizer on this whole thing, is right up into second. Almost took first place, but coming under huge pressure from Ollie now. So Ollie up into third place. You can't watch. There we go. So Ollie up into fourth. Couldn't get the job done on Famished, but very close race here for first place. It's anyone's race, really. I mean, Grandpa is currently leading, but Mad Theo is about 0.2 behind. So behind Mad Theo is Famished about 0.3. So Famished has the most to lose if she goes off. And she has to be very careful with how she plays this.
Preparing for a massive battle.
Yeah, we are on lap 12 of 16. Famished trying to go around the outside of Mad Theo. Mad Theo making life very difficult for Famished because Ollie is coming. So Famished hanging on around the outside, looking for the move. Where does she get the job done? And she gets up along the inside of Mad Theo, and she brings Ollie along with him. So
Good move.
Ollie up alongside Mad Theo, so Famished up into second. Ollie straight up into third. That was very, very good racing from Ollie. What happened there?
Matthew's gone.
Oh, Mad Theo, what happened? Let's go back and see. So we go through, we're watching Mad Theo. Not sure what happened. He was on the outside, 2 wheels on the grass once again. Boom, big tank slapper into the wall. That's so unlucky. So, currently watching Grandpa. So now this is really going to help Famished's championship chances. Slung still in 5th place. Slung really needs to put the hammer down. It's a second behind McFlurry. Oh, tough championship this. Round 6, we're 60% into the championship. Famished could have got the job done to turn 1, but decided caution is the better part of being an idiot. So a lot of really good racing here. We're running on board now with Grandpa. We're looking back at Famished. How's the view from your side there, McFlurry?
It looks like it's fast enough. And Ollie just made a mistake again.
Whoa, again, Ollie. And as we say that, Famished up into 1st place. Ollie just touched the grass and went off once again. Famished, they side by side into turn 1. Famished and Grandpa. Wow, Famished is looking so solid right here. So that also helps Slung. Slung up to 4th place. Ollie, 5th place. Slung, your current championship leader, 0.7 behind McFlurry.
What's the gear?
0.5 behind McFlurry now. So Slung in with a chance to salvage something from this race. Started from the back. It's never easy starting from the back. Famished already with a 0.4 second gap over Grandpa. Famished really in another league this weekend, showing she has phenomenal pace.
It shows you just gotta have patience sometimes. The race comes to you.
That's
You
it.
need to win it.
That's it. Doesn't happen in the first corner or even the first few laps. But Famished with a very, very mature drive. Solid drive. Lots of patience. Great work from Famished. As we watch her come through the last corner. Grandpa running it a bit deep there. So Famished going through absolutely stellar drive from Famished and Kuth to win this race. 2nd is Grandpa. 3rd, McFlurry twist. Half a second penalty doesn't make a difference. 4th is Slung. 5th, Ollie. 6th, Mad Theo. And 7th, Gabriel. But all credit to Famished.
It was great to watch from my position, just seeing that the intensity is causing people to have mistakes.
Yes.
One mistake could cost you, and props to Famish and Cruz for just getting out of trouble and picking them up.
Slung was 4th. McFlurry was 3rd. Ollie was 5th. 6 was Mad Theo. 7th was Gabriel. Socks left the room. Who got the fastest lap?
It looks like I thought it was Spanish on Chris. No, wasn't too sure there. I'll check now.
McFlurry got the fastest in the first. Wow.
Spanish got fastest. Yeah. On the last lap too.
Damn.
It shows you, right?
She was absolutely flying.
Yeah, she was really pacing herself because she knew she had the pace when it mattered.
Well, I'll tell you what, it is very close at the top now. Famished has really closed the gap. So your current points are Slung GT with 229. Second is Famished and Kuth with 223. Third is Ollie with 202. Fourth is Grandpa with 176, and Socks is fifth with 128. Wow. Famish still here. She is.
Thank you for racing, guys. It was actually good to race. It's good to see the pace. It's good to see that, you know, these cars are really bringing out great racing.
Absolutely. Oh, let's just say well done.
Let's not say well done to him. He doesn't deserve it. Yeah, so didn't do anything.
Yeah, well, thank you everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. It was freaking great racing tonight, man. We've
Save
got
the replay.
yes, replay saving. All right, thank you everybody. Thanks for joining us. Where's my camera? There we go. We'll catch you guys later. We've got Pro-Am after this. Make sure you catch that. For now, have a good weekend. We'll see you next time. Ciao. Cheers from... Sorry. Cheers McFlurry.
Cheers.